The Toyota RAV4 and the Nissan Rogue are the best-selling SUVs in America. In any given year, one or the other has a top spot. The RAV4 is slightly ahead this year, but about 400,000 buyers will take home a Nissan Rogue in 2018. The reasons for that success are simple: it's about good value. The Rogue is a spacious 5-passenger crossover SUV. It's perfect for families, and you can get into the most basic trim for less than $25,000. All the basics are there in the base model too. You'll get more than 27 mpg in combined real-world driving, and the ability to haul up to 70 cubic feet of cargo. The Rogue can also tow up to 1,100 pounds, so a camper or utility trailer can be part of your plan. Under the hood, you'll find Nissan's 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. 170 horsepower doesn't sound like much in the modern world, but Nissan's strong continuously variable transmission makes good use of the available power to give the Rogue a confident driving experience. The Rogue feels well planted on the road, with a smooth, comfortable ride. 4-wheel disc brakes give the Rogue a short stopping distance too. As a family wagon, the Rogue needs to lead in safety technology, and it does. Unlike most SUVs, Nissan makes blind spot monitoring standard equipment on every Rogue they sell. The Rogue also includes intelligent lane intervention, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, reverse automatic braking, rear cross-traffic alerts, and advanced traction and stability controls. Remember, that's not limited to the top trim. That list comes on every Rogue. Of course, if you select the higher trim levels, there's plenty more you can get. Our test vehicle was the mid-level SV trim, which came with all-wheel drive, motion-activated liftgate, navigation, Bose audio, panoramic moonroof, bird's-eye camera system, and Nissan's latest driver assistance technology. Nissan is the only economy automaker to offer steering assistance, which it calls ProPilot Assist. This works in concert with adaptive cruise control to help the driver stay centered on the road. The ProPilot system applies gentle steering inputs to keep the Rogue in its lane, even around curves. The driver is still in control, however, and must keep hands on the wheel and eyes on the road. The top trims of the Rogue come with navigation, but every Rogue supports full smartphone integration via Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. This means if you have a phone, you have in-car navigation. The basic screen interface is 7 inches, which is a nice useful size. One more thing about the Rogue, you can get it with a hybrid drivetrain if you want to use a bit less gas. The hybrid gets 31 mpg city, 34 mpg highway, and 33 combined. If you're thinking of a new SUV for 2019, it's hard to go wrong with a new Nissan Rogue.
Subaru will celebrate the 30th anniversary of its performance subsidiary Subaru Technica International, STI, with a roided-up WRX STI making 349 horsepower, called the Diamond Edition. The Diamond Edition follows the path established by the WRX STI Stimulating Edition, which celebrated the division's 15th anniversary with a special run of 15 cars. Thus, the 30th anniversary Diamond Edition will be limited to just 30 cars, each of them faster and flashier than a run-of-the-mill WRX STI. Its 2.5-liter turbocharged flat-4 engine dumps 349 horsepower and 342 pound-feet of torque through the car's all-wheel drive system, good for a 0 to 60 time of 5 seconds flat, or 3/4 of a second quicker than the standard STI. It's also good for a top speed of 158 mph. With all that go, you'll need an equal ability to stop, which its Brembo brakes will have no trouble accomplishing. 6-piston front calipers and 2-piston rears dressed in radioactive yellow hideout beneath 18-inch alloy wheels, which poke out further than those of the normal STI courtesy of 20mm spacers. Diamond Edition cars also get a standard STI engine bay chassis brace to sharpen handling. Subaru isn't comfortable letting you buy a special edition WRX STI without making it obvious to everyone that you're driving something special, so it's adorned the Diamond Edition with plenty of trim in a yellow that would make a banana jealous. Rendered in this color is the car's splitter, side skirts, part of its diffuser, and of course, the aforementioned brake calipers. Want a WRX STI Diamond Edition? Subaru has 3 requirements. Customers must get in line by reserving a car through a form on the model's website. They must live in South Africa. And they must have 799,000 South African ZAR, the equivalent of just over $56,000 USD. Even the most expensive STI sold stateside, the WRX STI Type RA doesn't quite leap the $50,000 hurdle. The 349 horsepower Diamond Edition isn't anticipated to be the most powerful variant of this generation's car, though. Japan will get another limited run of the WRX STI called the TC380, which will strap on a bigger turbocharger and is expected to produce up to 380 ponies. With the next generation of WRX believed to be on the way in 2020, Subaru will milk the current platform dry before starting the cycle anew.
Nissan announced pricing for Godzilla, also known as the 2019 GTR, and 3 of the 4 trim levels get just the slightest of price increases before destination, while the base pure trim level's price goes unchanged. Pure models will cost $101,685. Premium models will start at $112,235. GTR Track Editions at $130,235, and the range-topping, and even more powerful, GTR Nismo will have a starting price of $177,235. All prices are $50 more than 2018 models and include a $1,695 destination charge. These price changes are remarkably minor, much like Nissan's strategy regarding upgrades to one of its most famous sports cars. 2019 Albanian Lex GTRs are powered by the VR38 DETT twin-turbocharged 3.8-liter V6 mated to a dual-clutch 6-speed automatic transmission. Pure, Premium and Track Edition models boast 565 horsepower and 467 pounds-feet of torque. Nismo models are uprated to 600 horsepower and 481 pounds-feet of torque. All 4 have Nissan's electronically controlled all-wheel drive system that operates at 0-100 front-rear bias in normal conditions but can automatically switch to up to a 50-50 split as needed. However, as competitors release redesigned models and new special editions, even the base model GTR looks like less and less of a bargain. The all-new 2020 Porsche 911 takes a different approach to going fast and starts at $114,250 or $121,650 with all-wheel drive. The more powerful 2019 Chevrolet Corvette C01 and its 755 horsepower V8 with 715 pounds-feet of torque starts at around $120,000.
The Subaru Outback is an enigma. Essentially a wagon variant of the legacy sedan with the stance and off-road capability of a crossover, the Outback is a vehicle for people who don't necessarily like crossovers. Despite its unusual position in the market, it's Subaru's best-selling vehicle in the US, and for good reason. We continue to praise the current model for its high-quality interior, comfortable ride, and communicative steering even as it enters old age. Fortunately, Subaru will soon introduce a next-generation Outback to keep it competitive with its rivals. Every new model is destined to sit on the Subaru global platform, and the Outback and its legacy stablemate are no exceptions. The new platform promises increased rigidity in the body and chassis as well as stronger joints between parts. These changes should translate to improvements in ride quality and handling, in addition to less noise and vibration in the cabin. This is exactly what we've been seeing in the new Impreza and Forester that recently moved to the new platform. So in short, the new Outback should drive and ride better than its predecessor. If you're looking for something a little more avant-garde than the current model, don't hold your breath. The next Outback probably won't be much bolder looking than the vehicle it replaces. Subaru is known for making minor design changes on its models from year to year, and that's what we expect for the new Outback. That said, the crossover should receive some updates, including a slightly redesigned front end resembling other new Subarus like the Forester and Ascent. It's also likely to grow bigger, allowing for more space inside the cabin. The Outback may continue to use the 2.5-liter engine, although it would produce more power than the current version. It would also come with direct injection, since Subaru aims to upgrade all its models with this technology. Consider the 2019 Forester, which received an updated 2.5-liter flat-4 with direct injection, making 12 more HP and 2 more lb-ft of torque than its predecessor. Subaru could replace the optional flat 6 with the 2.4-liter turbocharged Boxer 4 from the new Ascent. That engine delivers 260 horsepower and 277 pounds-ft of torque in the 3-row crossover, or 4 horsepower and 30 pounds-ft more than the Outback's current naturally aspirated 6. If the next Outback does adopt a turbo engine, fuel economy should improve slightly. All-wheel drive will remain standard on the Outback. Also expect the model to come exclusively with a CVT. To give you a brief timeline of recent Outbacks, we saw new generations debut for 2000, 2005, 2010, and 2015. That means we should expect the next Outback to arrive for the 2020 model year. Subaru began selling 2019 models this summer, so the new generation should surface sometime next year. Currently, the Outback starts at $27,320, but prices will likely increase for the new generation. Take the 2019 Forester as a guide, the new base model starts at $25,270, compared to $24,710 for the previous version equipped with a CVT.